last night, Saturday night, I should say. They were playing against France to win the gold medal. Close game, very close game, but they needed every inch of Pauls. But they needed every inch of LeBron, Kevin Durant. They needed everything from them, and Steph came in the clutch, hitting some clutch jump shots as they beat France.
Hold on, man. Go ahead, man. Say what you gotta say. Woo.
As they beat France,
Uh,
man. If you could, what was your look at the game? I know we're a prisoner of the moment with Steph Curry, but what was your look at the game, and what you think after the outcome about this Olympic team?
bro, listen. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of the basketball that we have ever seen, hands down. He has revolutionized the game. He's made it now to where anybody feels comfortable walking down the court, man, woman, grown, child. They feel comfortable walking down the court and pulling it up from three because of what he has done to help revolutionize this game, right? But bro, he was draining it. Like I don't now I gotta look up and see like what his stats was. Like it was something crazy because it was just like every time he touched the basketball, and it's what I love about him so much is he does it in clutch moments. Like these are not pointless three pointers that he's making. Like it's not something he's just stuffing the stat sheet for. Like homie is really out here. Like all right, we up two, we need to extend the lead. Let me hit this three. All right, we down one. Let me hit this three. Okay, we up five. Let me extend the lead. Put more pressure on France. Hit this three. Like that's the type of person that you need. Like the bro is a legend. What he's done not only with Golden State, but now because this was his first time being on the Olympic team, and is more than likely going to be his last. Because I mean, 4 more years from now, I don't know how old Steph will be, but I'm assuming it'll be somewhere approaching 40. You know, Father Time is undefeated, so and he's accomplished all that he really needs to. Like his legacy is cemented. First ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. So for him, this was about just adding one more thing to his extensive resume as one of the best shooters, NBA champion, MVP, 3-point shooter, all of these things. Now he can add Olympic gold medalist to that as well. And I mean, just everybody that was on that roster, man, like they came together and they did what they needed to ultimately get this team to be on that podium. And they're at the end of it. Everybody's getting their gold medals, putting around their neck, and Joel Embiid, and, all the all the all the people in the stadium was booing him because they was like, brother, you supposed to be on the other side. You should have been with Team France helping out. And he embraced it as the villain. Like he ain't got no problem with it. But when it comes to Steph, bro, like greatest shooter of the basketball, like it's amazing. Like we've never seen anything like this. Probably in our parents' generation, they probably would say like Reggie Miller was that guy. Man, look, if we see anybody shooting the basketball any better than this, I don't know what to tell you. That's gonna have to be some AI type stuff. And I ain't talking about Allen Iverson. I'm talking about a computer. That's gonna have to be a computer shooting the basketball because that brother he's just automatic, unconscious, like whatever you want to call it. He is that. He is him for sure.
And he just looked so comfortable coming off those screens. And it was, I didn't want to say it was expected because the Olympic line is moved up, so that's really like a 2-point shot for him. So
Mm-hmm.
with Steph, when he was doing what he was doing out there, it just put a smile on your face to see like how much this game has evolved, because that is a bad shot. That last shot that he took to seal the game over two people, that is a bad shot. I don't care what nobody say. But when Steph shoot the ball, there's a chance.
So you're
There's,
saying there's a chance.
there's a chance. And that's the thing that gets to me, bro. It was two guys on him, and he had a weirdest angle of how he got that shot off. And then like it goes in, and you're just thinking to yourself, "There's no way, there's no way." But to me, that's why it's so unreal. What Steph did yesterday. I know that he wasn't the MVP for the
No,
game,
they
or
went to
for
LeBron.
it would give it to LeBron, but Steph
If
had
we
his
talking about games, it should have been him. He was 30
Steph's
minutes, 24 points, 8 of 14 from field goal, 8 of 13 from the 3 point line. So all the shots he made to help them win that basketball game was beyond the arc. Go.
Nothing like it. But that leads me to the next question. I know the game's going to continue to evolve, and the overseas game has really caught up because if you think about it, most of our top players are from the overseas. Like so,
Yep.
with that being said, will we see another dream team with USA? Would you see something as dominant as it was back when Jordan, Magic, and those guys were playing? As we move on and the game continue to evolve.
I really don't know, bro, because like you said, the international game is catching up. Like this is no longer just some Rudy Poos playing in other countries. Like Victor Wembanyama is over there, like helping them boys out. You know what I'm saying? Luka Doncic, like Shea Gillius Alexander, like they are players, some of the best in the league that are not playing for Team USA. And 4 more years from now, who knows what else could be coming into the league? We don't know what this rookie class right now could be looking like in 4 years. And if I think the number one overall pick is a foreign guy. I don't think he's from the USA. So you look at all of these different avenues of players of where they're coming from and how the game continues to evolve internationally. Like it's gonna be hard for USA to continue to keep pace of the rest of the world. Like at this point now, the rest of the world is starting to catch up. And
And
the
I
way that the game of basketball is, like, next year, okay, so LeBron was on this team. Let's see. LeBron was on this team. I don't think he'll be back for 28. KD was on this team. I don't think he'll be back. Steph Curry was on this team. I don't think he'll be back. Jason Tatum, he won't be back, but it's not because he's old. It's because Steve Kerr didn't use him. Uh, Anthony Davis, that's a toss up. He could possibly be back, but a majority of their starters, the starters from their championship game, are not likely to be back. Devin Booker will probably be back, and Joel Embiid could potentially be back. Other than that, and then you got Anthony Edwards, Bam Adebayo, Drew Holiday, probably not going to be back. So you're talking about 3 or 4 guys from this team alone that could potentially be back. And I know you had like Tyrese Halliburton and all that stuff like that, but like true contributors that allowed or helped out with this team winning a gold, I don't see a lot of them being back for 2028. But a lot of them international players that I'm talking about, they're gonna be back for 2028. They're gonna be back. So we'll see, man. We'll see.